till now we talked about the present, all the new features you can take advantage of. From now on, I will be talking about the future. So, as Balazs mentioned in the beginning, this is about software development, and this can evolve towards different directions. The technology trends constantly change, and we try to follow them. And our focus is always driven by popular incoming requests. So if many customers asking for something, it gets priority. That's just to say that everything I will mention might be changed in the future according to priorities. So in general, we try to release EE in a quarterly basis. And the next version, 5.4, is expected within this summer. Some notable changes included. There's improvement on our HTTP modules, and that's for better logging, but also for better error handling. There's also support added for new platforms such as ARM64 builds for Ubuntu and Red Hat, and 32-bit ARM7 builds for Ubuntu. There's also improvements in the installer on macOS. And a very popular request that is being implemented is the UNC path support for MS Vista Log. So that's the module that can ingest logs from the Windows event log. And till now, it was not possible to ingest those logs through a file share. This is being added, and the work is currently in progress. There's also improvements on the module that is responsible for remote management, and that's XMadmin. A new feature that will be added is automatic recovery. So if in the future you push configuration to an agent through the manager or the APIs, and this contains syntax errors or causes the agent to crash, then the agent will detect that it has lost communication with the management product, and it will fall back to the most recent known configuration. Another feature that is being worked on is support for Endpoint security framework for Apple, and that's an API for monitoring system events for potential malicious activity on Apple products. We also add features on both the input and output HTTP modules, and that's to collect the URL, but also to add support for put requests. There's also work on the JSON format, and the IMHTTP module will be supporting JSON arrays. The extension module that is responsible for transforming event fields into JSON format will be supporting multi-record array. Some points on the general roadmap. The product team is always focused on integrating with even more cloud-based services, and that includes both input and output modules. So we are interested in collecting logs from cloud services, but also to be able to forward and store logs to cloud services such as AWS buckets. The work that is currently in the roadmap involves Google GCP, even more integrations with the Azure environment, and AWS CloudTrail and CloudWatch. So CloudWatch is a monitoring service for AWS resources and applications, and CloudTrail is a web service that records API activity in your AWS accounts. So both quite interesting use cases. There are also performance improvements on existing modules and refactoring. Also, there is integration with Rust. Our development is investing in Rust, Rust is a memory-efficient programming language. It's designed for performance and safety, and it can even run on embedded devices. It can easily integrate with other languages. So we are rewriting most of our scripts. A good example is MS Azure Pool. It's the add-on that we have to collect Office 365 related events, such as user creation, group membership, permission changes. So this has been completely rewritten from scratch in Rust, and GCP is also in progress. Finally, the team is investing in agent remote management, which is the topic we will discuss next.